This week's video is all about sister locks, and so I thought it'd be best to have my sister lock inspiration, my mommy.
Hi.
This is gonna be a sister lock tag video. I'm just gonna ask questions and then we'll both answer them. So,
Okay.
first question, mommy, is why did you get sister locks?
I got sister locks because I was wearing my hair natural for a long time and it started thinning and I didn't want my hair to fall out. I always wanted sister locks. So what I did, I didn't want to have to get braids or get it permed or relaxed or anything like that. And I got sister locks because I was ready for the journey.
I got sister locks because I've been watching my mom's journey and I have really, really thick hair and I was natural and I was sick of doing it. So I was ready for the journey. Okay, how long did it take to find a consultant and then schedule and all that?
Well, I really wasn't looking. I was just saying in my mind, and then I was like, Lord, I really want some sister locks. I said, Father, because I pray about everything. I said, Lord, in my own heart and in my mind, I was praying and thinking that. And so one day we had a Women's of the Year, Christian Woman of the Year event, and one of our ladies were getting recognized. And there was a lady at the table that had sister locks that sat right by me. Her sister locks were nice and short and in a very beautiful style. And I was like, oh my gosh, who did your sister locks? She told me, I said, give me her information, please, before you leave. She gave it to me. I called the young lady, and when I called her, she was actually the stepdaughter of one of our members that had gone to our church. She gave me an awesome deal, and it was just like family, and that was God. That was God that did it all. And when I got my install, it was just awesome. Everything just went so well. So I just know it was orchestrated by God. So that's how I started my journey and found my sister lock person. And I did also check the sister lock site, and her name was there.
There you go. It didn't take long for me to find a consultant at all because my mom has locks. So obviously I'm just going to use whoever my mom has. So mine was quick. What fears did you have about starting sister locks?
I had absolutely no fears. Because to me, sister locks is like wearing braids without having to get your hair braided all the time. So I really had no fears. My biggest thing was, how is it gonna look? Because my hair was just so thin, and then it wasn't really short, but it was like really thinning at the top, and it's still thin, but I love it, honey. I love it. And so what I did before I got them, I got it colored, so I wouldn't have to see the spots. And so when I got home, my husband I said, "Oh, I'm starting my sister lock journey," and he goes, "All I see is bald spots." And I said, "And you, and you, and you gonna love me. And you just gonna love me." And I started my journey, and he's been loving them ever since.
In case you wonder where I get it from. The only fear or concern I had was I like to change my hair a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably throw in some pictures to show you how I change my hair. So, and this is a journey. It's a commitment. But now that I did it, they're so small. I could do so many different things with it. I'm really not worried. So I'm still glad that I did it. Okay. How much did they cost you is the next question.
Well, my install was $500. And, some people think that's a lot of money, but if you think about all of the weaves you get, one weave is half that. And then getting your hair braided and then going to the hairdresser to get it permed, that's expensive. So all of that is cut out in one thing. So what you're doing is taking those payments and making one lump sum payment for a life of ease forever.
And along the lines of the cost too, when you get SISTERLOCK, it's gonna depend on how many inches your hair is, how thick your hair is. It depends on a lot of different things. So in my research, installs can go anywhere from 400 to like over 1,000. It's really just gonna depend on your consultant, your hair, your thickness, and all that stuff. So, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
You like it?
I do like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I
she
love
look
it.
cute.
Thanks, Mom. Okay. How often do you get your locks retied?
I get mine retied every 8 weeks now. I started out doing it every 6, but I do it every 8 because my hair is thin and I want to make sure I have a lot of new growth by the time I go there. And I just got it retightened last night, so.
Looks good. I was getting my reties every 6 weeks. But now, because I have so much new growth, my consultant wants me to start coming every 5 weeks because it was more new growth than she expected last time. And like I said, my hair was thick. So I'm going to be starting to get my reties every 5 weeks. Yes. How often do you wash your SISTERLOCKs?
It depends on my moods. I can wash it sometimes every 3 days or every week, every 2 weeks. It just depends on what I'm doing. If I'm working out a lot, then I wash it like maybe almost every time I work out because I sweat so much in my head. But when you first get your SISTERLOCKs, you cannot wash them that often, and I'll let you talk about
No,
that.
you cannot. So I've had my locks since July. So I'm only washing mine like once a week or every other week, which kind of sucks because I work out a lot too and I sweat a lot too. So it's a little bit of a struggle, but I wash mine every week or every other week. And when I wash mine, I have to braid and band because they're new. They're not established like my mom's yet. So that's the thing all on its own, but it's still worth it. Still worth it. What would you change about your SISTERLOCKs or your installation if you could?
Actually, as the years have gone by, it's been 5 years, and one of the things that I've noticed is that my SISTERLOCKs are much smaller now than I thought they would be. However, I love the size, but I think I would have them a little bit bigger. That would be it. But as far as the install and everything else, I wouldn't change anything because that was like one of the happiest days of my life. I mean, I went back to work with my coworkers who had no idea what SISTERLOCKs were. And I was just saying, I'm starting my journey. And they were just looking at me and looking at my hair. And they were like, so what is it? Asking all kinds of questions. So I was just on cloud 9 because I had my SISTERLOCKs. And I'm still on cloud 9 because I don't have to do anything. I can go to bed and not work. It's just wonderful. And I'm just grateful and thankful to God that I was able to get SISTERLOCKs.
The only thing I would change about my journey is I would have done it sooner. I had been thinking about it since 2015 because that's when my mom got hers, I believe. And within those years, I braided my hair, cut it all off again, let it grow out. So the only thing I would have changed is just getting it done sooner when it was longer.
It would have cost you more money.
That's true. It would have cost me more money. Pro tip, get your locks while your hair's short. Do you think, or no, you've had yours for a while, so I'll rephrase this question. Do you ever miss your loose natural hair?
I think once I did because, they were saying, oh yeah, you can flat iron your SISTERLOCKs. That was just a brief moment in time. It didn't linger too long. So everything that I can do with my loose hair, I can do it with the SISTERLOCKs. If I want to wear it up, I can. If I want to curl it, I can do that. And if I just want to do nothing, it just goes straight. And I mean, there's absolutely nothing that I'm missing. And I don't have to brush it. I don't have to have a comb. Honey, no, I'm in heaven. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I'm not sure if I'll miss my loose natural hair. I think it's just a matter of whatever styles I want to do, finding them and just learning how to do them on my locks. So I don't know. I don't think I will though. What are your lock goals?
I really don't have any goals. You know, just to take care of them. Make sure you find the right moisturizer, the right shampoo, conditioner. And that's a journey because everybody's hair is different. And what I've found is that when people tell me, oh, I use this, I use that, it may not necessarily work for you. It may not necessarily work for me. And so I've tried so many different things because my hair gets really dry also. So you know what? One day I was just walking and I went into Sally's and I looked at my husband's hair and I said, well, shoot, he's still using his little spray from the curl. So I said, let me try that. And that has been wonderful. The moisturizer and the spray from the, what do they call it? The curl. Just let your soul go. Just let it shine. And it's awesome for my hair, so.
My lock goals are to just be really obedient this first year with what it takes to make them flourish and to just get through this first year and let them grow. I feel like my hair has been growing a lot. So just to be obedient, and I want to see how long I can let them grow because I've never really let my hair grow much longer than it is right now. I normally get antsy and feel it on my neck and cut it short. So I'm excited to see how long I can let it grow.
However, when she was young, that's all she wanted was long hair.
This is true.
You know?
This is true. And then I think it was like my sophomore year in high school, I did my first shortcut and then I kind of never really looked back. So last question, what was your install date, if you remember that, and how long have you had your locks?
It was May 2015. I don't remember the exact day, but it was May 2015. And so you can count that. It's been a little over 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. Mine was July 21st, 2020. And so, what's that, like 5 months? In November?
Going on your 4th month.
Going on my 4th month. I don't math, so. But yeah, so I just started my journey. So I will do a close-up of my hair. I don't know if Mom wants to do a close-up of hers.
Oh, no, thank you. I just got an install.
She just got a retie, so
retie.
It's a little thinner than she likes. But
yeah.
I'll do a 360 of mine so you can see. I got my retie a few days ago now.
But God bless my child with some thick hair,
Yeah.
Thank goodness. And looking at her hair, this is actually almost like the style that the lady had when I saw her SISTERLOCKs, which inspired me to ask about her loctician. So it was very similar to this, and she had it going. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, I normally pin it up too.
Yeah, she had it a little style, and I just loved it. Although my hair was longer, it was about maybe 4 or 5 inches long when I got it done.
Yeah.
Just thin, but I mean, this is what really got me. The girl had her hair like this. So, and our loctician is Jackie, who actually does an awesome job.
She's amazing.
And she's also a cosmetologist, so she knows how to care for your hair, how to give you the right products. So, you know, I'm very pleased with my loctician. Now, I had to switch locticians because the one that installed kind of like stopped doing it. So she referred me to Jackie, and I'm so glad she did.
Yes, so if you're in Sacramento and you've been thinking about getting your SISTERLOCKs, I could definitely give you Jackie's information because she's amazing. If you're not in Sacramento and you've been thinking about getting SISTERLOCKs, just do it already because you'll be happy with it.
You won't regret it.
So thanks, Mommy, for doing a video.
You're so
with
welcome,
me.
darling. Mwah.
That wasn't so bad, Mom.